Hello and welcome. I'll be talking about the next 5 books that you can read if you not already have read them. So let's get started. The first one is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Now this one is a self-help book and it revolves around the theme that what happens to you is a result of what you think, or you can say that what you think actually gives a message to the universe and the universe responds accordingly. Even if you feel that this concept is really bullshit, which I know by the way that many people do, you should still read the book. This is what I recommend, and that is because it brings a lot of positivity in your life. It actually brings a change in your life that you do not know that you need. So, yeah. Second up is Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. Sapiens, a brief history of humankind. If you want to know the brief history of humankind, I'm kidding. If you think about how humans came into existence and how we are what we are, you should give this book a read. It explains all of those past into it put it into real simple words, and it's such an enlightening book to read, honestly. As humans, we think that we are kind of superior to all other animals, changing the world. This book will get rid of all those misunderstandings for you, believe me. Honestly, I started getting some kind of existential crisis after reading this, so read at your own risk. Third up is Bad Blood, The Secret and Lies of a Silicon Valley Startup. Wow, this one's good. By John Carreyrou. Bad Blood. Yeah, so this is about a Silicon Valley startup that was actually a multi-billion-dollar biotech company started by Elizabeth Holmes. And this gives you a dark side of what might happen in a Silicon Valley startup. I always have seen the good parts and I worship that place. I don't know why. Maybe I still do. But yes, coming back to the book, it's so well written that at one point of time, you forget that it's a non-fictional book. You feel it's a story going on. It's so well written. And if you want to actually see a visual version, there's also a series called The Dropout, made on the same startup, Theranos, and it's called, I already said, The Dropout. It's available on Hotstar in India and Disney Plus in the UK. Fourth up is Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits, an easy and proved way to build good habits and break bad ones, by James Clear. The title is so big, I had to read this. And the entire book is in the title. It gives you small ways to build up good habits and break the bad ones. This is kind of really crucial because if you're one of those people who think that you want to change your life for the better and you are just waiting for one day where you'll start afresh, that doesn't happen. You know that doesn't happen. I know that doesn't happen. But we still feel that would happen. This book, on the other hand, gives you small ways in which you can change your life in a sustainable manner, so you can actually sustain that and not just leave like you do everything else. And if you get bored of reading non-fictional books and you want to start with this one. It's not at all boring. It's actually quite interesting. And it's a very small book. It's like 200 something pages. So, get your life better with Atomic Habits. And last but not the least, the fifth is Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. This one is a collection of short stories from Trevor Noah's childhood when he was in South Africa. And it's quite entertaining. It's Trevor Noah entertaining, so you know it's entertaining. The one thing which I really liked is that how he has portrayed the social problems in such a comic way that you get the depth of it, but you're also entertained to your limits, especially the apartheid section. Personally, I've always read about this in history books, but those are mostly factual. But reading a first-hand experience of it, magical. So those were the 5 books that I recommend, and give it a read if you want. Don't if you don't want. See you soon. Tata.